Hey everybody, this is GW. I am coming to you again live from my upstairs. I hope everybody enjoys what they're about to hear, and I hope there's thousands of people out there listening to this. There's probably two, but I hope that everyone has had a good couple weeks. It's been 2, 3 weeks since I've done one of these, and I just want to kind of catch up. A year ago, it's unbelievable, it was a year ago. I put out several of these that talked about how the woes that I was having in my yard. I got to tell you, my yard is a constant source of irritation for me. And that's not the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be, sprinkle a little water and have it look beautiful all the time. Well, interestingly enough, this year we have had more rain than Noah wanted, and we have had and like 4 times the amount of rain that we normally get in the month of May. We're now into June. I haven't even turned on the irrigation system yet. Usually it has been running for about 6 weeks at this time, and the grass still looks dry. Right now, we're in the middle of a two day rain event, where we're having about an inch a day as we go through here. It's just truly amazing how much water we're getting. Now, what that means, though, is that some things are growing too well. Yeah, I mean, come on now. I mean, it. I had a friend of mine one time who lived in Seattle, and he said, the biggest problem we had there was how we kill things, and then they moved to Nebraska, and he goes, I don't understand. I have to try to keep things alive. It's hard. I don't know how to do that. It's just irritating as they do that. So I am in the problem that he had in Seattle. We got a lot of rain. Backyard looks lush, absolutely lush. The grass is looking good. The spots that I had to do the spot treatments on last year have all come in pretty good. The yard really looks pretty good. The bushes that I grew that a year ago I wasn't sure that they were even going to make it to July are thriving out there. Irritating. Irritating. It's not supposed to be this easy. Next year, it'll probably be bone dry and I'll be back having yard woes again. This year, the biggest irritation I have is that it's growing too well. So, hope you all enjoy that it's growing too well. But that's the way it is here where I live. So, we have had a lot of time on our hands as we have gone through the last few days. I'm retired. And that means that I have things that keep me busy during the day and not very many of them. If somebody asked me, I read this the other day. Somebody asked me how I am, and I go, well, my golf game is as my golf game always is. My country is going to hell in a handbag, and I really am troubled, because my busy time of the day is when I go to the grocery store and pick up groceries. So it really is a difficult question to answer when somebody says, so what are you up to? Now, I do believe, and I've espoused this many times to many people as they get ready to retire, the most important thing that you can do when you retire is that you recognize that every day or two you need to do something different. Something different. And it doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be, oh, I went on a world cruise. It could be that, I went to that nightly meeting that they have up there at the church, and that was a real blessing. And, it could be anything like that. But it is important that you have something different to do all the time. So that's what I've been doing, something different. And what I'm finding is that as I do something different is I tend to create slightly different patterns in my life. I have to change my nap time, for instance. And you have no idea how irritating that is. You get accustomed to closing your eyes at 1:30 in the afternoon. And for all you people that work, I'm sorry. There's two groups of people that nap in the world. One of them is college students. One of them is old folks. So, I used to close my eyes for 30 minutes or so, about 1:30. Well, I've been busy. I mean, that my golf game has kind of creeped into that particular time zone. So what am I supposed to do now? When I get home from that, it's too late to nap because it's almost dinner time. So I just don't know what I'm going to be able to do. So anyway, I hope that everything works out the way it's going to. So I want everyone here to really concentrate when they look at what's going on in our country. I feel like the the leaders of our country are like being magicians, and they're causing problems way out here so that you don't notice the things going on over here. And I just think that the pitiful type problems that we hear about, I mean, do you really care that Musk and Trump are having a hissy fit with each other? I mean, what does it really matter? It shouldn't matter at all. They're both just people, and Musk is not in a position of power in the government. Now, obviously, Trump is, but why do we care? What's going on over here? And they have had now all this time. So I just go back to that thing. I think that we're doing great as long as you don't look at the economy. You don't look at inflation. You don't think or worry about the amount of corruption that's going on. You don't worry about being cyber bullied by people. And, you just don't worry about the problems that we're having with our allies. Trump is all over the board as far as working with our allies. I mean, is he for Ukraine or against Ukraine? Is he for Russia or against Russia? Is he for NATO or against NATO? I don't think any of those entities can answer that question knowledgeably. So dangerous. But we go on from there. So we're going to do good. And I hope everybody enjoys, Trump's birthday parade because, every dictator I've ever seen really enjoys those things. So remember, the yard is looking great. And hopefully it's going to continue to look great. Country, not so much. But, we have hopes that it can do better. So you all enjoy yourselves. I'm not going to drag this out too long today, and have a good week. I'll try to just kind of throw my thoughts out there every now and then. Hope you enjoyed it. This is GW signing off. If you like this, subscribe, sign up, follow, whatever it is you got to do. Send money. That'd be great. I always accept money. All right. Thanks a lot, folks. We will talk to you later.